Welcome back to Instables, everyone. So continuing on up in the market, we did have a major spike at the end of the day with a lot of meme stocks. We had AMC GME, KOSS, JAN, EXPR, and SNDL. I'm going to go over each one of these and exactly which levels we're trying to break above to continue on up. Again, we have been on quite the sell-off for each one of these stocks. So the question is, are we going to have a bounce back or are we going to continue on down? I'm going to go over the specific levels that we need to make sure we can continue on past to have a continuation. Now, before I jump into this, if you are a day trader or you are looking for intraday perspective breakouts, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. So jumping into the daily chart with you guys here on AMC, as you guys can see, we had a bounce here at 1450. We bounced up and we could not hold the body of the candle above our $20 psychological resistance here. So I would be looking to see if we can at least hold back over 20. Now, as you guys can see, we did have an increase in volume today, but as you guys can see, we are not breaking above our previous volume points. We do need to get more volume here on AMC to have a continuation, to have that stronger push that we're looking for. We still do have our 20 moving average below our 50. Again, we did mention previously when we did have our 20 drop down below our 50 that it was very high risk at this point in time to be holding, and sure enough has been continuing on down since then. We also did have our symmetric triangle that we were looking to see if we can break above to continue on up, and we did drop down below it. So we have been continuing on down since then. Again, today we did break up to $18.91, but we are looking to see if we can continue on past $20 with that strong momentum. Again, we do have an increase in buy pressure today, but as you guys can see, not nearly as much buy pressure as we do need to have a major spike. So again, breaking over $20 and getting an increase in buy pressure would be very key to have that stronger push that we're looking for. But we will keep AMC on the watch because we did get a lot of volume at the end of the day. And if we do continue on with that volume, then we can have a strong bounce, especially with how much we have been selling off. Then we could be due for a bounce. So we'll keep an eye on AMC to see exactly if we can break over that $20 mark with that increase in buy pressure. And looking at GME, very similar to AMC. As you guys can see, we have been continuing on down. We do have lower lows like we saw on AMC. We are trying to bounce back over our previous consolidation point. So just like on AMC, looking for a quick move over 20, I would be looking for a quick move here over 131. 131 is a very key point that we got rejected to the upside from. We had multiple bounces just above this level. And as you guys can see, we had a quick bounce. We had a continuation on down. When we did drop down below it, we had a spike and we did get rejected to the upside. So if we can break above this level, then I would imagine that we have at least some room to run to the upside intraday. Now, jumping into the small cap meme stocks, I'm going to go over these quick levels with you guys. We have our strongest level that we do need to break above here at $20 ultimately to have that major continuation that we're looking for. As you guys can see, we have been pulling back a lot higher risk as it is a smaller cap stock. But however, again, if we can break over 10, then we could see a possible quick move above 10. We're going to see what happens with KOSS. Again, KOSS following AMC and GME's volume on the day. So if KOSS does continue to follow AMC and GME and we see a continuation with AMC over 20, for example, and we see GME break over 131 and we see a continuation of volume here exactly at that point, then that would be a quick move to make here on KOSS as well. Now, same thing jumping into SNDL here. As you guys can see, we have a 66-cent level that we do need to break above. As you guys can see, we bounced exactly off of this level previously, and we also did get rejected to the upside recently. So if we can break over 66, then we could see a continuation. Now, keeping in mind, we do have our previous rejection here at 95 cents. So we could see some rejection leading into 95 cents. So we're going to be careful here. Now, if we can break over 66 cents, then we could see some rejection leading into our previous spike that we had and our rejection to the upside at 95 cents. So in my opinion, our break over 66 cents would be a quick move intraday. And if we can continue, of course, our break over $1, our strongest psychological resistance would be that major spike to have that continuation. So SNDL, we will keep on watch as well, but we do need that continuation on volume. As you guys can see, we didn't have an increase in volume today, but just like on AMC, we don't have that strong increase in buy pressure or volume to have that major continuation. So we're looking out for this volume to see if it does develop to anything more than it did today. So we're going to see if this does continue here. Now, jumping into EXPR again with you guys here, as you guys can see, we're on a small bounce here. We are looking to see if we can break above our previous highs that we had and our continuation on a strong pullback that we had. So we need to make sure we can break over $5. I know we're sitting here at about $3.69. You're wondering if you can break into $5. In my opinion, that's very high risk. After this major pullback, we want to see if we can at least jump back over our 50, get our 20 moving average to at least curl back up. So that way we can get that strong momentum play to break over $5 here. And as you guys can see, we are testing a very strong level here. And the last levels I want to go over with you guys here is JAN. A lot of people are curious if we're going to continue with this stock. Again, another meme stock that we're having a major bounce from major levels that we had previously that we did have consolidation from. And we did have a spike. We are looking to see if we can continue. We did just complete an invert head and shoulder here. So a quick invert head and shoulder here, having a continuation. Again, technically this would be our stop loss. So again, we're looking to see if we can continue above this consolidation and continuation on down here. We have a 426 level that we have coming up, but we also have a $5 level coming up right after that. Now, one thing I like about Jan compared to the rest of them is that we do have our 20, looking to see if we can cross back over our 50 here. So that could give us that push over 426. But again, being very careful, I would be looking for that stronger push over $5 to get that consistent breakout, especially with no news. And again, with that said, if you are a day trader or you are looking for intraday perspective breakouts throughout the day, go to instabulls.com in the description below, and only for $15 a month, you guys will never miss a breakout alert today again. And all of you instabulls that have been coming over and supporting the channel, I appreciate every one of you guys. We're going to continue to stay strong as we have been. Very nice breakouts today with LLL and many pre-market news breakouts that we had today. A very, very nice day today. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help with the refinement and it does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in pre-market.